So one of the most important things about sexual harassment in the workplace is that they're they always come in various levels. So the smallest level is always going to be something where someone might do a play touch, or it was just something where something was said and an employee doesn't like it, but it turns out that it was just a misunderstanding, or it wasn't a misunderstanding, but it wasn't a big enough issue where the company needs to make any problems and the two people involved can just figure it out and then move on from there. So that's the first level. The second level is usually a little bit more prominent when there is some offense taken, whether it be physical or verbal or some other type of harassment, and the two parties involved need to work it out and actually involve the company, and there has to be an entire process and sometimes even fines or suspensions involved. And then the third and worst situation would be where there's something as bad as rape, or something like someone is just constantly verbally abusing someone through the through the way of sexual harassment. There could be other ways of harassment, but for the sake of our topic, verbal sexual harassment. And this could be where it's nonstop, or it's physically a terrible thing that's been done, and it needs to be taken to a higher up level corporate, and an employee needs to be fired, and the employers, like the company itself, becomes in trouble because of what their employees have done. So these are the normal three levels that are seen. The problem is that with each case, it's very hard to identify what level each case actually belongs in. Yes, if someone is, raped, or if someone is put in a terrible hostile environment with verbal abuse, they would issue that as a level 3 and automatically get involved with it. But the problem is most cases are not like that, and a lot of cases are actually just where someone takes offense to something, or sometimes even an employee, female or male, not just necessarily one, would use another employee and what they said to their advantage to try to gain power or money from the company that they work for. And that's when problems occur because companies don't know how to deal with that and what level to put that as. So, another one of the most important things, other than the three levels, which are tangible, the three levels themselves are tangible, but the cases are not. So, the gray area in all of this remains in what does each case actually mean? Is this something we need to take action for? And or is this something that is not that big a deal and can be worked out? Or is this something where an employee is trying to take advantage of sexual harassment laws, and they're trying to take advantage of a fellow employee or their employers? And these are the most important things to note about the levels of sexual harassment, and the fact that many of the areas that are involved with cases like these in employees and employers all over the world are gray and unknown in many situations, because it's always variable and it defines circumstances more than actual facts.